Not with one, but with two completely different processors. Data to dig into, and that data confirms something huge. Samsung is testing the Galaxy S26 with its brand new Exynos 2600 in some regions, and Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 in others. On top of that, the Exynos 2600 isn't just any chip. It's being billed as the world's first 2nm mobile processor manufactured on Samsung's newest GAA, Gate-All-Around process. While Samsung is making some genuinely impressive technical progress, there are also some very familiar disappointments that might leave Galaxy fans annoyed. Again, in this video, we're going to dive deep into everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy S26 and Galaxy S26 Ultra, the new Exynos 2600 performance and architecture, the ongoing Exynos versus Snapdragon split, and all the major. That Exynos 2600. The Korean variant of the Galaxy S26, with model number SMS942N, has already been spotted on Geekbench. This test device was running the Exynos 2600 chip, identified under the internal model S59965. It was paired with 12 GB of RAM and running Android 16, which will almost certainly be skimmed with One UI 8.5 by the time it ships. So what makes the Exynos 2600 such a big deal? In simple terms, it allows better control over current, reduces leakage, and improves overall. This is the kind of tech that defines the next generation of flagship smartphone performance. Under the hood, the Exynos 2600 is configured with a 10-core Exynos 2500. If those numbers translate into real-world use, we're looking at a serious leap in app launch speeds, multitasking, AI workloads, high-end gaming performance. But it's not just the CPU that's getting upgraded. Geekbench and internal documentation also reveal that the Exynos 2600 is paired with a Samsung Exynos 960 GPU, according to Samsung's own projections. This GPU offers 2x the computing power of the GPU inside the Exynos 2500, around 50%. Better ray tracing performance. If you care about mobile gaming, that's big. It means more stable frame rates, higher fidelity graphics, and more realistic lighting effects in supported titles. The really interesting part? Industry insiders say this Exynos 960 GPU is based on an AMD's RDNA4 architecture. That would bring the Exynos 2600 a lot closer to desktop-class graphics. Techniques than ever before in a Samsung phone. Now, let's flip over to the Snapdragon side of the story. The US version of the Galaxy S26, model SMS942U, has also appeared in early benchmarks. Model SMS948U is also listed with the same Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. So in classic Samsung fashion, we're heading straight back into another split chipset generation. Exynos 2600 for Korea and likely most of Europe, Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for the US and other selected markets we haven't seen European. But all current information points toward Europe getting the Exynos variant again. Now, keep in mind, these benchmark results are from pre-release test units. S26 series is shaping up. With the chips covered, let's move to the part that's frustrating a lot of Samsung fans. The Galaxy S26 Ultra hardware choices. The first major disappointment? Battery capacity. Leaks and internal certifications suggest that Samsung is planning to stick with the exact same 5000 mAh battery in the Galaxy S26 Ultra. That would make it S21 Ultra minus 5000 mAh S22, Ultra minus 5000 mAh S23 Ultra, 5000 mAh S24 Ultra minus 5000 mAh S25, Ultra minus 5000 mAh, and now S26 Ultra. Many Chinese Android brands are pushing out flagships with 6000 mAh, 7000 mAh, and even larger batteries, sometimes combined with ultra-fast charging and aggressive battery optimization features. And now that phones are doing more than ever, 4K, and even 8,000 video, advanced AI processing, high refresh rate QHD plus displays, continuous background tasks, and heavy social media usage. Users expect meaningful improvements in battery life. Secure 3D Face Unlock. Apple launched Face ID back in 2017 with the iPhone X, and it has matured into a fast, secure, and reliable biometric system. Face unlock systems on certain flagships. These modern 3D face unlock modules are compact, fast, secure enough for payment and authentication, but on the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung is once again expected to rely solely on its ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner and a basic 2D face recognition option. Samsung's ultrasonic fingerprint reader is excellent, fast, secure, and accurate, but many users want both a secure 3D face unlock system and the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. Giving users multiple biometric options is a win for convenience. But Samsung still seems unwilling to invest in a true Face ID class system on the Galaxy S series. Then there's the microSD card slot, or rather, the lack of one. Samsung removed microSD support from its flagship phones years ago, and the Galaxy S26 Ultra won't be bringing it back. This is particularly frustrating in 2024 and 2025, where 4K 60 FPS video, log and HDR video recording, high-resolution photos, massive games and apps, local AI, models, and offline data chew through internal storage very quickly. Cloud storage is helpful, but it's not always ideal. It depends on your internet speed and data plan. It can be slow to upload large video files. It's often subscription-based and expensive. Overheating a microSD slot would give users a cheap, flexible, and portable way to expand storage and move files. And yet, Samsung appears completely uninterested in reviving this feature for its Ultra line. Here's a complaint you might not expect. More and more users are asking for a Galaxy Ultra option without an S Pen. The S Pen is a core part of Samsung's identity, especially after the Note series was absorbed into the Ultra line. There's no question that some users absolutely love it for note-taking, drawing and sketching, precision editing, productivity tasks. But if we're being honest, the majority of Galaxy Ultra owners rarely use their S Pen, if they use it at all. The S Pen takes up valuable internal space inside the phone. That space could be used for a larger battery, a more advanced cooling system, bigger speaker chambers, or additional camera or sensor modules. A lot of power users would love to see two Ultra models, one with S Pen for those who actually use it, one without S Pen, but with better thermals, longer battery life, or other hardware improvements. So far, there's no sign that Samsung plans to offer that choice with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Let's move on to the telephoto camera situation, which has also become a pain point for many. Samsung used to dominate the smartphone zoom conversation. Dual telephoto setups, 10x periscope lenses, space zoom, the whole marketing package. But on the most recent Ultra models, the 3x telephoto camera hasn't seen meaningful improvement in quite some time. Users frequently report a small sensor size, noisy images in low light, noticeable loss of detail compared to the main camera. There were early rumors that the Galaxy S26 Ultra might finally bring a significant upgrade to the 3x telephoto sensor, something with a larger sensor size, improved optics, or new image processing techniques. However, those rumors have largely gone silent, and most recent leaks suggest that Samsung may once again reuse the same 3x telephoto hardware for another year. If that's true, it will be a big missed opportunity to regain the zoom crown in a market where rivals are steadily catching up.